Hey guys, it's Gameface and welcome back to episode 12 of my Tottenham career mode. Now today's episode, plenty of things to get through. The first thing we're going to be doing is playing this game against Chelsea, then we're going to be getting further through the January transfer window. Looking forward to doing that in today's episode. Going to try and make a move for Raheem Sterling if we can. It's going to be a tough one though because we've got Eriksen to try and sell and Lloris to sell in order to be able to do that. So we'll wait and see what happens. Before we go any further, I'd appreciate hitting that like button as always and subscribing if you haven't already as well. Let me know in the comment section below if you have done that and I'll read and I'll apply as usual. Let's crack on with things. Let's take a look at the team for this game. I'm going to put out a couple of our new signings from last episode into this team. Jack Butland starts in goal. We've got Klein, Stones, Dyer and Turney in defence. Then we've got Lingard, new signing. Henderson, Kearney, Rashford, Ali and Kane also playing as well. Lingard getting his first start here. I think Turney is as well. So look forward to this game and we'll hopefully wait and see how they perform in their positions. Okay, then here we go. First leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final. Looking forward to this game. The next leg is in about 2 weeks' time or something. It's in January as well. So we've got two opportunities to hopefully try and get through into that final of the Carabao Cup. Let's see how he gets on here against Chelsea. A slightly changed team, there's a few changes that I've made, but I think it should be good enough to hopefully try and get something here. Looking forward to seeing Lingard play for us. Hopefully he can put in a good performance on the right hand side. Not technically in position, but decided to go with Dele Alli in the middle. Kane looking towards Ali. Gonna now fall for Tom Kearney on the volley, or blocked by the defender. If only he'd allowed that one to go through, maybe it would have caused Courtois a few issues. Chance here for Chelsea. Victor Moses over to Morata. Oh, what a challenge. Don't know if I really meant to do it like that, but it's won back the ball anyway. It's a chance for us to attack towards the other end. Dele Alli running forward. Outstrength by Kante. What's going on here? I know he's good, but come on. About 5 foot. Chance here. Big save there by Jack Butland. Has to be cleared away now if we can as well by Lingard. Sort of end-to-end stuff really at the moment. Both teams having good chances. I'd say ours have probably been the better of the chances that we've seen so far. But yeah, no clear-cut opportunities. I don't really think that many anyway for either team. Dele charging forward now over to Jesse Lingard. Takes a touch, shoots. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper and cleared away. Good chance for us there. Was trying to go across goal a little bit more, but didn't quite happen. And Chelsea can clear it. Yes. Got the ball, basically. It's half-time, it's 0-0. Disappointed we don't manage to get a goal in that first half. It has been, like I said before, end-to-end stuff really. Chelsea at times have looked good, but I think we've just probably edged it. Kante's controlled the midfield, that's been tough to get past. And yeah, it's been a very interesting game for us, but unfortunately no goals. Stats pretty much sum up what I just said, really, so one shot for Chelsea so far. Kane over to Lingard. Lingard will take a touch. Lingard to shoot across, saved by Courtois, and then cleared away by the defender. Thought we were going to have a chance there to tap it in, unfortunately it didn't fall for us. Ball through here to Rashford, great run from midfield. Marcus Rashford on his left foot, scores and it's 1-0. We've taken the lead here against Chelsea. Marcus Rashford does it, it's a little 1-2 there. Marcus Rashford making a fantastic run, just getting in behind the defenders. And it's a lovely little chip there from I think Dele, who plays him through and then just on his weaker side smashes it home. And we're in front in this game 1-0. John Henderson hit this one from range, it's a good hit as well. Causes Courtois some issues, has to parry it out for a corner. 25 minutes to go. Tempted to make some changes. I'm not actually too sure what the fixture schedule looks like, so for now we'll keep it the same. Tom Kearney is in there, but unfortunately cleared away. Chance. Lingard back across, maybe on his left foot. Another save. Dele Alli, ball through here to Rashford. Could this be 2? Rashford, oh, it's saved and it should go in. It does, it's 2-0. It's Rashford again who gets his second of the game. And with 20 minutes to go, we've doubled our lead. Great play once again between Dele Alli, Harry Kane and Rashford. Those three combining brilliantly for us. Good pass through. Dele gets another assist and Rashford gets another goal. It's 2 for us now, 2 away goals, which will help us to go into that second leg. And we're in a comfortable position in this game at least. But there's still another 90 minutes obviously to play in the second leg and 20 minutes left of this game. We are going to make some changes now, I think. Okay, 2 changes. Danny Ings and Harry Winks to come on. We'll take off Tom Kearney and Harry Kane. Harry Kane's booked as well, so that's the reason behind that one really. 20 minutes to go. Hopefully a third goal if Chelsea decide to throw the whole team forward. Let's try and get Rashford a hat-trick. Danny Ings charging forward here. Could this be a third goal? Danny Ings the big chance, and it is 3-0. He's just come on a couple of minutes ago, but Danny Ings scores the third for us, which confirms this victory and puts Chelsea in a difficult position going into that second leg. We've got 3 away goals now, which will help us a lot to give us sort of 1 foot into the final, I suppose. But like I said before, there's still 90 minutes to play, so anything can happen. But this is certainly a helpful scoreline. Winks into Rashford. Could this be 3? Oh, awful shot. Shouldn't have finessed it, should have just hit it. That's probably gone in as well. Possibly our final chance to get Rashford a hat-trick there. Chance for Chelsea. Couldn't clear our lines properly. They just crowded our box too much and we just couldn't get rid of it. And it's now 3-1, gives Chelsea a little bit of a way back into this game, especially if they score a few goals in the next leg. Hazard scores in the 90th minute. Disappointing we lose the clean sheet there, especially so late on as well. But like I say, we just couldn't clear our lines, and it gives Chelsea a goal back. And that's how it finishes, 3-1. Happy enough with the victory. 3 away goals was incredible, obviously. A little bit disappointed, though, that we did concede so late on in that game. But it is what it is, and we are still in a great position, really, going into the second leg. That's just their second shot as well of the game, which is even more frustrating. A few days before this game against Everton, I'm hoping for some transfer offers for Hugo Lloris and Eriksen, but I don't know. Kieran Trippier, okay. But first of all, a scout report back on Sancho, a player that was scouting before last episode, just to see what he's like. Obviously an English player, which would be quite interesting to bring in. He is 17 years old, don't think he's necessarily going to be that helpful for us right now. If this was going on for more than one season, then yeah, I'd definitely sign him, but for this one season, though, it's probably not worth it. Bid in for Kieran Trippier from Fenerbahce. Now, obviously, last episode I sold Ben Davies for like £40 million, which I was pretty happy with. It wasn't my intention to be selling him. Especially them being on the thumbnail as well, that made it a little bit tricky. But got a bid in here for Kieran Trippier. Again, not really a player I'm interested in getting rid of. Klein I might get rid of in order to bring in Kyle Walker, but that would be something that we'd do if we'd had an excess of money to spend. We don't really have a big budget right now to be able to do that, so that's not a priority, and selling Trippier is not a priority either, so I'm just going to reject it. The money that we're talking isn't big enough, really, to tempt me. I'm just waiting for a £100 million bid for Eriksen. Someone. Trippier again? Why Kieran Trippier? Stop focusing on my fullbacks. Get the goalkeeper sold. Get Eriksen sold. Again, obviously going to be rejected. Okay, so on to this next game now in the league for us. This is the team going to go with. Jack Butland starts in goal. Got Kieran Trippier, Dyer, Stones and Rose at the back. Gareth Bale comes into the team and replaces Lingard. Henderson, Kearney, Rashford and Dele Alli also midfield. Harry Kane obviously up front for us. This is the bench. Lascelles, Turney, Milner, Lingard, Gray, Sassio and Danny Ings. Let's go on things. Let's try and beat Everton if we can in the league here. Obviously found ourselves ridiculously far in front at this stage of the season. Maybe 15, 20 points, was that something? Yeah, 15 points in front with the game in hand, so in a good position right now. Hopefully we can beat Everton as well, but it's going to be one of those games where, again, you don't really know what to expect. I'm just hoping that we do get ourselves a few goals. Okay, then here we go for this game at Wembley Stadium against Everton. Let's try and beat them. Let's try and get ourselves 3 points, again, to add to our tally. And I hope that this team is going to be strong enough. You would have thought it is. We've just made 1 or 2 tweaks. I think the fullbacks have changed and then Bale's come in. So you'd hope that we have improved in quality. Chance here early on. Good block. Very good block. It looks like they were going to score there inside 4 minutes. Good chance for Everton. It's had a quick start, but it's John Stones that's managed to get the block in on the shot there. Balassi to deliver a corner in. Let's try and clear that one away at the front post. Go on Rashford. Counter-attack here. He's beaten Holgate, I think, just about getting past him. He's got Harry Kane in support. Rashford trying to cut it back, but well cleared away by the Everton defender. Danny Rose's turn to come forward. Kane should be in a better position than that. Gareth Bale at back post, but it's a tough one to header back across. Harry Kane into Tom Kenny. Oh, that was great football as well. Had to be saved by Pickford. Such a good chance for us once again. 2 good chances in a couple of minutes. And at this time a short corner, Danny Rose to try and deliver one towards Pickford, but he punches. Jordan Henderson turns and shoots, nearly found the bottom corner, thought he did as well. Good bit of play from Jordan Henderson, not afraid really to hit them from that sort of distance. Loses his man pretty well as well actually, but unfortunately doesn't hit the target. Kane on the volley, oh it's so close again. Rashford headed it down for him and Harry Kane tried it. Unfortunately just goes wide I think, or was it over the bar, which was over the bar actually. Rashford waits for the overlap here, Danny Rose running forward. Rose has to pick somebody out with the pass. Dele scores and it's about time. We had to be 1-0 up by half-time at least. We've had loads of chances, wasted a lot of them. This time we don't. Danny Rose gives us the overlap, which caused an extra problem for Everton. And then cuts it back to Dele, who's free to score. It's 1-0, 40 minutes in. It could probably be 2 or 3 at this point. It's half-time, 1-0. Like I said before, could probably be 3 at this point. We have wasted a lot of chances. Starting to take them a little bit more, I think, towards the end of that first half. But we need to do a little bit better, though, with finishing our chances, I think, in the second half in order to win this game properly. Trippier looking for Rashford. Rashford threw himself at it, but he's never going to get there. No. Terrible defending. Everton have done nothing. They've been rubbish, really, in this game, but they find themselves a level terms here. Tosin scores, and it's 1-1, 10 minutes into the second half. Like I say, very, very bad. Yeah, can't believe we've done that. Obvious what's going to happen there. The ball goes into him, but Eric Dyer doesn't stay with his man. And it's a bit of a mess there in the middle. If he scores, Jack Butland should probably do better as well at his front post, but it's 1-1. And like I say, this is the reason why we should have scored more of our chance in the first half. Counter-attack here. Theo Walcott using his pace, trying to do something, and it's should have been much more of a comfortable save there for Jack Butland than it was. Out for a corner for Everton, and Cameron going to put this one in. Get that one away. Chance for Walcott. Another save. Okay, we're going to make some changes now. Dele Alli picked up an injury, which looked quite bad when it first happened, but he's still running about. I'm going to take him off nevertheless, though. And Lingard's going to play down the middle. I think Andre Gray's going to come on now. We'll take a Rashford, some fresh legs on the left-hand side. We've lost the grip of this game now, so we need to try and get a hold of it again. Okay, final change. James Milner is going to come on. We're going to take off Tom Kearney now. Gareth Bale will move over to the left-hand side, Gray onto the right-hand side. 15 minutes to go. Still remains 1-1. Game's in the balance. Not too sure which way it's going to go. Might just stay the same, but we've really got to try and do something here with 15 minutes left. Gareth Bale coming forward here. Gareth hits on his right foot. Oh, he's going to be tough on his weaker side. 4 minutes to go. I think it might drop 2 points here, unfortunately. There could still be another final chance, but I think it's looking unlikely that we'll get a goal. Lingard into Harry Kane. Now into Gareth Bale. Tight angle. Now back into Harry Kane. Penalty? No. Just offside. I don't know where the penalty was there, but I thought I'd appeal for it anyway. Kane looking for Lingard. That's a great pass. Lingard, he does it. We've scored 2-1. Was not expecting that to happen, especially when we're so late on in this game. We managed to win ourselves the match. It's a substitute Lingard. But look at this ball from Kane. He just sees the run of Lingard and breaks down the defence, chests it down and shoots and scores 2-1. And we come away with 3 points in this game now. Had to leave it to the last seconds of the game, but there was always going to be one final chance. I thought we'd already had it, but clearly not. If we won the game with that final kick, probably. Yeah, 2-1 it finishes. Really happy with that. Gets us 3 points. We should have won the game much more comfortably than that. We should have probably been 3-0 up by the end of the first half. So it tells you a lot about how, I suppose, lucky Everton got at times, but also how we didn't take our chances for a lot of the time as well. But we did get ourselves a victory, and 10 shots, 6 on target was enough to get the 2 goals to win it. And we can come away with another 3 points. Player injured, this will be Dele Alli. How bad is it? 3 weeks, sprained knee. Gives Lingard a run in the team for a little bit. We'll see how he plays, obviously scoring the winning goal there. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. That will obviously increase the competition between the 2 players. But yeah, 3 weeks to Dele Alli. Could have been much worse. Just luckily it's not months. Okay, good news for us this week. We've got Maddison going up to 77, and we've got Shashua there going up to 62 overall. Great to see them continue to grow. Okay, interest shown in Matt Ritchie. That's fine by me, but bid in for Eriksen from Barcelona, £84.1 million. Now we're talking. Here we go. Before, I think I was quite greedy. I asked for 118 with PSG. I mean, his value's between 86.2 and 126.4. That's his market value. Do I just accept the amount and just run away with that? Or do we try and get some more? Of course I'm going to try and get some more. I always do. Let's negotiate. Let's try and get maybe 100 million I'd probably take. Yeah, I don't really know how much more Barcelona are willing to pay. Let's go £104 million. Test the waters. And I'm willing to go down to 100 million. Come on, Barca. Accept. No, you didn't accept it. Okay, that's embarrassing. That's the final offer, apparently. I've heard that one before. Okay, because they're saying it's their final offer, I'm going to say 97. Which is a good decrease. £7 million decrease. Accept it. Oh my god, I'm actually worrying a little bit now. How are they not moving from £84 million? I know they're not really PSG, but come on. Okay, £90 million. We'll compromise then. Somewhat. Oh my, really? Not even £90 million. Well then, probably the only 2 clubs on the planet that can afford Eriksen. I mean, maybe Real Madrid as well, but whether they come in for, I'm not really too sure. That's not good. How did that happen? £90 million? I was hoping to get 100. I was compromising massively with 90. Obviously, hindsight says that you should have just accepted the 84, but yeah, I mean, it wasn't even in between his market value. It was less than his market value. So yeah, I was never really wanting to do that. Although he is transfer listed, maybe you could say. But at the same time, he's also 89 rated, so I'm not really too sure why they weren't willing to go to 90. You don't often get those sort of big offers coming in for players. We might have missed our chance now, so let's just hope a bid comes in for Lloris. Right, this is embarrassing. A loan offer for Danny Rose. Why would I loan out my #1 left back? Especially not to whoever you are as well. No, let's reject that. Okay, so because I want to try and get through a little bit further of this transfer window in today's episode, we are going to sim the game against Southampton. I definitely don't recommend doing this because it's an away match. So, yeah, we're probably going to end up losing it, to be honest. But we're putting out our strongest team to hopefully try and get something from the game. But away matches, simming away games are a nightmare on this FIFA and all FIFAs, really. But like I say, probably our strongest team out in terms of overall, so gone with that. Let's just see what happens in the game. Obviously on paper we should definitely win, but it doesn't always happen like that. Henderson scores 13 minutes in. It's a good start for us. McCarthy goes off injured. That's good as well for us, but Forster comes on anyway. Into the second half, Rose doubles our lead. Let's skip it. We've won the game 2-1. Don't even care that we conceded. We've got ourselves 3 points in an away match. Virtually unheard of. Okay, some very good news before we end today's episode for us. A bid in for Hugo Lloris from Real Madrid. Exactly what we wanted. £41.9 million. Let's just see if we can actually get a deal agreed here. We might just decide to accept it. Although we could get more money, as usual. We could get more money. Okay, no, we're going to negotiate. We're going to go into this. I'm going to try and get £50 million for him. And then maybe that will be enough to... Even still, that probably won't be enough to get Sterling in. Okay, let's ask for £52 million. Go on. No. Let's get rid of the sell-on clause for a start. I'm not really interested in that. And we'll ask for £50 million now. Come on. Just match it, Zidane. £50 million is a good amount. Let's both agree. Yes, there we go. £50 million has been agreed. Like I say, probably still not be enough to get Sterling in once you've taken off the amount that we actually will end up getting. It might end up being more like 45 million. I'm not really too sure how much the board takes, but we'll wait and see. We might still have to try and sell Eriksen. Okay, transfer offer coming in here for Kyle Walker-Peters from Sevilla. This is an interesting one. Not a player that I've actually ever considered getting rid of, but we will just have a look and see exactly what they're willing to pay. So it seems like just a couple of £1 million. For me, I don't think there's too much point in going ahead with that, so we're going to reject it. He'll stay at the club for us. He's a good alternative at left back and right back. And I guess we'll have to wait and see next episode now what happens after the Chelsea game. Unable to sign anybody that I wanted to in this episode, unfortunately, because obviously the deals are broke down for Eriksen. But Lloris should hopefully leave next time round, and then we'll see if we can get some more money in then. That's everything for today's episode, though. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could try and hit 75 likes, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead, click that subscribe button down below if you haven't already as well. And I'll see you guys next time for another episode. Goodbye.